Hey there, Al Perhax, author, creator, visionary behind the Mind Force method of high performance esoteric training. And welcome to this video. I'm going to cover a number of things that I think you're going to get a great deal of value with. Number one, self-sabotage. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, I almost feel really weird doing this video because the other day, one of my teeth right there, I had to be pulled. And so as a result, they had to put a plate in my teeth. You can see it. Well, it's probably too much information, right? But the fact of the matter is I'm not talking right because I get this plate in my mouth. And I'm waiting on a consultation to actually get an implant. And it's, it's a process. But guess what? I'm not going to sabotage myself. I'm not going to not do a video because I have a situation that came up the other day. Now, of course, I could take this thing out and speak a little better, but then there'd be a hole in my mouth and whatever. That's beside the point. But the other day I sent an email out on self-sabotage, and so many people self-sabotage themselves. And it's really weird. I want you to go back and think about this in your life, because until I really thought about it, I thought, why would I self-sabotage? But people do this. They go on a job interview and they're qualified. They meet all the requirements of what the job entails, but they do a terrible interview. And when they don't get the job, they say, I knew it all along. I knew I couldn't get that job. I knew it. And see, that's a payoff for some people. The payoff is, I want to be right, that I wasn't right for the job. No, it doesn't matter that they were qualified and they could have done the job, but for some reason they sabotage themselves. You can see this in sports. You can see it in a lot of in relationships. Somebody will be in a relationship that's going really well, and then they all of a sudden start acting like an idiot and causing the other person to be like, why in the world would I want to be around this person? Right? It's crazy, but people do it. And the reason I'm bringing it up is I want you to be consciously aware of how this works, because you want to understand that there is a relationship between all these things that I bring up. I'm not just telling you things just to tell you things. It's real. And if it's happening for you, you want to be able to figure out, how can I get above and beyond this, right? That's really what it comes down to. Now, the really good news is that Immersion's coming. Immersion's coming very soon. This week, the Immersion book is going to be here, and it's going to be very exciting when you get your hands on the Immersion book. It's going to be really good. I promise you. And there it is. Wait. Oh, wait. Oh, here. This is like being, with my new studio, it's like being a weatherman. I don't know if you know this or not, but a weatherman doesn't act, or weather girl, whoever does the weather, they don't actually have like a map in the back. They just have a representation of the map, and then they just are supposed to point to where the map is. So there's the book. Anyway, Immersion's coming. And I'm going to tell you right now that for a limited time, it's going to be free. Totally free. Now, there's going to be two versions. There's going to be totally free, is digital download. For like 14 days, I'm going to allow digital download for totally free. And then I'm going to have, and then you can get a free copy of the hard copy, but you pay $9.95 shipping. And then I give you a signature. I sign it. And if you want me to say something specific, I'll do that for you as well. But it's coming. And there's going to be a bunch of training along with it. You're going to love it, I promise. And it's going to be something that is going to be really different than what maybe you've seen me teach before. But it's really the way I coach people, is to teach them how to go from one place to another. So I always talk about being able to step into the new and more powerful version of yourself. And that's what immersion is going to do for you. And whether you're in business or not, you're going to get a great deal of value from the book. I promise you. So that's number 2, right? So the first thing is don't self-sabotage. I'm going to give you the immersion book. You're going to be able to get some great training. You're going to learn some really cool stuff. And you're going to be like, wow, this is awesome, right? Here's the key. Why am I adding the training? Most people that get books, they don't read them. That's the biggest challenge. They get a book like this and they don't read it. They put it down and they do whatever. I bought a book this weekend. Came on Saturday at 6 p.m. No, 3 p.m. And I finished it this morning. So I read it Saturday, Sunday, and today, done. Why? Because I wanted the information in the book, which is all part of the immersion process. So when you get the immersion book, whether it is hard copy, which I sign, or you get the digital version, which is immediately accessible, please read it. It's 150 pages. The first 80 pages or so are all about you, about how you can be better and get better and thrive in this crazy world. And then the second half is more business related. So if you're not in business, you don't have to read it. But my recommendation is read it anyway, because you're going to gain and glean some information. So that's number 2. Number 3, which is really important, is Ed Strachar. Any of you guys that attended the Ed Strachar seminar last week, he's going to be doing a special seminar with myself, and we're going to be going into the dark side. We're going to be going into all the ugly stuff, all the weird stuff that you might not want to hear, but the things that you need to know in order to understand this dark side is maybe affecting you. And Ed, there's nobody better than Ed to do that. And that's going to be next Thursday, the 18th. And I'll give you more prompts as we go along. So this week, look for Immersion to come out. Grab a copy. It's free. I mean, if you don't grab a copy, you shouldn't even be on a list. Just unsubscribe and be done with it, right? But the fact of the matter is you get a free copy. You're going to like it. You're going to like the additional training. There's some goodies that I add in there if you want to pay some extra money. I mean, nothing, right? I mean, it's really cheap. Inexpensive, I should say. The investment that you're going to make in Immersion is like nothing, but you're going to get a lot of value back. And that's really the key. That's what I want to do. And people ask me, they say, why would you want to give a book away for free? In fact, I was talking to somebody on the phone who's writing a book, a friend of mine. Why would you give that book away for free? Because here's what I know. And this is the other thing I'm going to talk about. This is going to be number 4. Is that when you give value, you get value back. And so as I'm telling my friend this, I'm saying, listen, I'm going to pack all this information. And for those that I can help, for those of you that I can really help, this book is going to be maybe a game changer for you, maybe a life changer for you. And you're going to be like, oh my God, this is fantastic. I didn't pay anything for it, but I'm getting all this value. But then there's other people that say, you know what? I like what Al's saying, and I want to take it to the next level. I want to hire Al as a coach, as a mentor, and really take it to that next level. And that's why I do it, because I know there's going to be certain people that they want the free information. That's fantastic. Some people want to pay a little bit. And then there's others say, I want to go all in and I want to hire you as my coach. And then there's the other people that say, I don't even like this guy. Al Perhax, who is he? Who's he? Why should I listen to him? And they'd go do their own thing. And that's fine too. Everyone has free will. You can do whatever you want. So here's the last thing I want to talk about is I had a business situation come up. And as I do consulting and contracting and all contraction or contracts with consulting, I had a recent company business that I was doing consulting with that decided that they are not going to pay me the rest of the money they owe me. Of course, you look at that and you go, that sucks, right? But here's the thing, is that it's all about the energy. All energy can be transformed. All energy can be transformed. And the way when I meditate, when I'm doing my energy exercises, the thought process, the way that I build my energy up is all about love. It's all about euphoric and blissful energy. And so my thing is this, is that when you send me energy, I'm going to make it better by sending you this lovely, wonderful, euphoric, blissful energy that's going to cause you to feel good. And if you decide to hurt me for whatever reason, you're going to get 10x, whatever that is. You're going to get 10x whatever you give to me. So if you give me negative, you don't want to pay me, you get 10x. Whatever that means, 10x money, you lose 10x money, 10x car accidents, 10x whatever. I don't set the guidelines. I set the guidelines on my energy. That if you're going to send me bad energy by saying, hey, I don't want to pay you because whatever reason, 10x. Whatever negative you send me, you get 10x. Whatever positive you send me, you get 10x. So if you love me 10x, you get 10x that. And see, that's the way you want your energy to be. You set your energy up. You set these parameters. You set the protocols of what you're going to do with your energy. And you let people, well, I don't let people know this. I mean, I wouldn't say this to my client. Oh, by the way, if you don't pay me, you're going to have 10x, problems. But that's the way my energy's set up. That I'm going to give you 10x back whatever you sent me. So if you send me negative, you're going to get 10x negative. Why would you do that? Right? I want to give 10x love to you and to everyone that I meet. 10x bliss, 10x euphoria, right? Not 10x negative, but that's the way I built my energy around my body. If you want to send me negative, I'm sorry, but it's probably going to rebound on you 10x. And over the years, I've had people throw shade at me for whatever reason. And it only hurts them. Because I definitely believe that this is how the energy works. And I've seen it work this way. So why would somebody want to do that? Because they feel that they're going to hurt you. They don't understand the laws of karma and how this energy actually works. And of course, the energy works based on how you set it up. So I set it up as a 10x system. If you send me love, you're going to get 10x love back, which is pretty darn good if you ask me, right? You send me 10x, gratitude, you get 10x gratitude back. You get 10x energy, or you send me energy, a good positive energy, you get 10x energy back. It's awesome, right? Now, there's always a flip side to the coin, and that is that if you send me negative energy, guess what you get back? 10x. 10x you get back. That's my energy rule. I'll take whatever you give me, and I'm going to 10x it. I'm going to take the good you give me, and I'm going to 10x it. You want to give me some money? I'm going to 10x your business on the other side, 10x. Not bad, right? You give me $100, I give you $1,000 back in terms of energy, right? And so that's how I work with people. 10x. Now I could do 100x, I could do 2, but 10x to start with. I want you to conceptualize this concept. All energy can be transformed, and you can transform your energy. Now, I never want to hurt anybody. I really don't. But if somebody tries to hurt me, they get 10x. You see? That's how you look at it, right? And that's how you protect yourself. That's how you create a magnificent energy system that allows you to become productive and to put off this euphoric and blissful energy all the time, because I'm never out to do anything wrong to anybody. It's always good. It's always love. If you'll do that, you're gonna, you know what kind of results you're gonna get when you do that? It's gonna be amazing. You're gonna be like, life could never be better. If somebody tries to hurt you somehow, hurt your kids, hurt your family, they get 10x whatever they're trying to do. Right? I mean, it's just the way it is. You're going to play the game, you got to play by the rules. And my energy rules are 10x. 10x love, you're going to get 10x love back. If you're going to send me negative, it's going to come back at you 10x. Unfortunately, how it goes. Important concept I want you to understand. So hopefully you grasp these concepts and are like, this is awesome stuff, right? So number one, stop sabotaging yourself. Number two, Immersion's coming soon. You're going to get a copy for free. So enjoy it. Read it. Don't just, matter of fact, if you download it and don't read it, I'm coming after you. Just kidding. I'm kidding. And then the third thing is Ed Strachar next week, 18th. We're going to do a workshop, and it's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. You're going to love it. And then number 4 is 10x. 10x. Set your energy up. Set it up. You'll be glad you did. Anyway, I've enjoyed sharing this with you, even though I got a little bit of a mouth thing going here. Thanks for watching, and have a fantastic day. So long.